What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. Thank you for coming back to watch another video. It is Tuesday. Let's keep the week going. I hope you guys are having a prosperous week. Let's get into the model, guys. Let's get into it. So this is how you access the model. Now, when you check out, if you want to access the model, on the bottom in the description, it says model access. You want to click that link. It'll take you to the model. You can easily go through the checkout process and you have immediate access to the model. The model shuts off at 11:30 p.m. All right, every night the model shuts down at 11:30 p.m. Your code will expire at 11:30 p.m. The odds are updated first thing in the morning, and then again they're updated in the afternoon. So you have two opportunities if you get the model early in the day to do your own line tracking before you place your bet, maybe an hour before tip off. If you want to join a Discord, which is absolutely free, all you have to do is hit the description, go hit the Discord. It's absolutely free, fun community. Everybody's in there having fun, vibing. Great place to post your bets, win or lose. Doesn't matter what your bankroll is. Jump in, have some fun, find some like-minded people. What else? Also, with joining the Discord, if you join the Discord, you get a free daily pass to this model that I'm getting ready to unlock for you. Okay, so you get free access to the model for that day when you join. When you join the Discord, you get a free daily pass. Along with that, if you refer somebody, and this is for people that's already in the Discord, if you refer somebody, you get a free daily pass, and they get a daily pass as well. So a lot of people like keeping this model to themselves. Like, man, I'm not sharing this with nobody, right? I'm like, hey, man, I get it. I totally understand. I don't take that offensively. All right. So, but if you want to join the Discord, you get free access to the model, and if you refer somebody, you and them get free access to the model. So that's how the Discord tiers work. I did re-implement the odds challenge. I'm ready to see some good odds in the Discord, and when I do, and when I'm on my evaluations, when I'm doing my evaluations, then definitely going to give shout outs and love for the top odds scorers out there. So let's get into the model, guys. So when you access the model, you're going to get a code. All right. This code will be removed. I'm just posting it here so you can see it and but don't try to use this code because it's not going to work. But anyway, this is how you access the code. Access the model. You enter, when you check out, you'll go directly to the model. You won't even see the screen. You'll just be in the model, but you'll get a success screen that says, your payment has been successful. Thank you. Here's your code. Screenshot the screen to access your code later. All that happy stuff. But your code will be displayed, and you can just click the button, start winning. So let's unlock. So we're going to unlock the model, and here we are. We're going to go over two games today. One game today. I said that twice now. We're going to go over one game today. We're going to go over the Sacramento Kings and the Miami Heat. All right. This is the game. Now, when you have access to the model, you have all teams. All right. Every team that's playing that night, you're going to have access to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the model through the eyes of this one matchup. However, it is an array of data and EV projections for all teams for that slate for that day. All right. Scrolling down here, you got today's slate. This is this is the Bulls, this is the home team. And let me check. No, I think they're away. Yeah. The Bulls is the away team, and no, we're not even looking at them. Let's switch that. We're looking at who are we looking at? Okay, that matchup. We're looking at this matchup. All right. So this is the matchup. This is the top PRA for this team. This is the average points, average minutes, and players filtered. All right. So I have a filtration system where some players just get kicked out, and I do it intentionally for some cases, and some players pass through, and I do that for some reasons. But anyway, here's your Miami, and here's your Sacramento. All right, that's the lineup. Now let's get into it. On the far left, all right, you can search by anything that you would like to search by. Okay, we have all the books. So this is how you get your plus EV, because we have every major book. All right, and odds from every major book, and we'll get into that. If you want to check your EV, you can check by any stat any market, any top market. Scrolling down, here is your bankroll management, and I'll get into that here. I'll keep that down, and we're going to get into the leaderboards. Let's jump into leaderboards for this matchup. Here's your points leaders for this matchup: assists, rebounds, steals, blocks, points, rebounds, and assists, 3 points made, points and rebounds, points and assists, rebounds and assists. All right. So this is the entire projection for the leaders for these matchups. So it goes in order as you see. When we go to main projections, this is where the bread is made. All right. This is where the flour and the water gets mixed with the salt. Right here. Here's your EV percentage. Here's your win percentage. Here's your implied percentage. Okay. Here's your Kelly. Now the Kelly. All right. This is how you build your bankroll. I included a bankroll builder in this model, right? So for sake of argument, we're going to set a bankroll at $100, okay? And the bankroll is going to start at $100. Now, every day that we go to the next day, we want to have $50. So we're only willing to risk 50% of our $100 bankroll on today's bet. So the way I coded it into the model is that I wanted to put a safeguard in the play so you can't overbet yourself. All you gotta do is follow the model. But I put a play in place where you can't overbet yourself. So this is the tier. So you're only gonna bet 50%, and I set it at 4 to 5 picks total. All right. So you're only gonna get 4 to 5 picks per day. So you're not going into anonymous. Bettors Anonymous. So I set it up for you so that you can actually build your bankroll. Okay. So as you see here, we got a $100 bankroll. Those 4 to 5 bets is going to, here's your 4 picks right here. And these will be your 4 picks, any 4 picks that you wish. However, I set the model for you to win. So as long as you go 2 out of 4, you're going to break even. If you hit 3 out of 4, you're going to be profitable. All right. So the goal is to always hit 3 out of 4, right? And everybody's like, oh, that's a 75% hit rate. It can be done. You can do it. You can slowly build it. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, sometimes it goes under, but you can steadily climb. All right. You can take small climbs. All right. Now, tomorrow you still got $50 to bet with, so you're not killing your bankroll. You're managing your bankroll. All right. So you got a full bankroll manager right here. Now, let's say it's been good. You hit some plays and now you're up to 200 and you still only want to bet 50%. The balance will increase that you should place on each bet. Okay. And you're still going to stick to that 4 or 5 bets per day. They're just going to be 4 or 5 bets that you're going to place. Lick your wounds. Keep moving. All right. If you want to bet 1,000 picks, this ain't for you. All right. As far as the bankroll builder, but you can still use it. Like you can manipulate it to accommodate your betting style. EV Center. But here's the main projections. And back to the main projections. This is just one game, one team. 2 teams, 1 game. Look at all the EV projections we got. All EV projections. All right, you see the red. The red, obviously, you don't want to mess with. Excuse me. The blue is neutral. You kind of want to stay away from that. Water is fun, but it's also dangerous. You know what I mean? So you just want to be careful with the blues. But you're going to get good plays with the blue, but you just kind of want to be careful with that. All right. As you see here, we got FanDuel, BetMGM, DraftKings. We're going to pull the best odds for you per the book, and it's going to work out for you guys. This is the best tool I've ever seen, and I made it, and it feels it's astonishing. Like you have no idea how I feel. All right. Jumping down here to win percentage, so it'll go just by win percentage. And then you can go by particular points, rebound projections only. You want to do steal projections only. That's just for this team. All right. Now, imagine if we populated it for the entire slate. You're going to have so many picks that you can choose from, and you can do your own research on and always come out profitable. This is the EV Center. All right, guys. This is the walkthrough for the EV Center. This EV Center is basically a breakdown on players that you can put your alt lines in. It's basically like an alt line calculator, all right, for prop picks. So let's say the line is 18. You alt the line to, let's say, 12, right? And the odds for that alt line was, let's say, minus 205, okay? It's going to tell you if it's a plus EV player or not. And it also changes based on the player. So if you select that player, it's not an EV play. If you select this player, all of a sudden, it's an EV play. So the projections also, are computed in everything that we do. Okay, everything, every little thing we do. All right. Here's your double-double and triple-double. So this is for the entire slate, but I'm only showing you this game just as respect for the people who's already paying. And thank you and shout out to everybody that's paying. We getting a lot of users per day, and that's just proof that you guys believe in the model. It's working for you, and I'm so proud that it's working for you. So thank you guys for your support, and it means a lot. It really does. If this screen is like, okay, you want a full screen, you can always collapse this. You can always open this up. So once you set your bankroll, you can just close this and then get back into your projections. All right. Down here is your top triple-double long shots, and here's your double-double candidates. All right, just for that matchup. All right. If we scroll up some more, here is your first basket logic for this game. All right, we can provide you first team baskets, first overall basket. All right, this is 2 different markets in one shot. All right, and trust me, if you're in the Discord, you know I'll hit on the first basket and I'll hit on the first team basket, make out like a fat rat. All right, make like a fat rat. All right, and then also we have recommended parlays. All right, this is your recommended parlays. The recommended parlays, and just screenshot it because here's all your leaderboards. All right, but again, we generate parlays for the entire slate. But when it's just one team, you can solely focus on one team and run a parlay per team. All right. Here's all the parlays for just this game's projections. All right. The total is 6. So when you run the full model, you'll have 6. So it's 12. It's actually like 12. But here's all the 3-leg parlays. As you see, no player is going to damage the next parlay. So this is a separate parlay. That's a separate parlay. This parlay is different from that parlay. You see what I'm saying? This parlay is different from this parlay. All right. And the 4-leg is different from this 4-leg. Okay. So it's giving you an opportunity to put your plays in and not overextend yourself with one player bombs everything. Like you had him in 3 parlays and he killed all the parlays. That happened to me in the past, and I understand the feeling, and that's not going to happen to you anymore once you begin accessing the model. Here's your top EV plays. These are the markets that we have: assists, blocks, 3 points. Y'all see it. Y'all see it right here. All right. That is that's all our plays, and you can reduce it. So all you got to do is close this, close this, close this, and then you can single out what market you're interested in attacking for that day. All right. So here you are. And with all these projections, like I said before, here's all the projections just for this one game, guys. It's so much to bet. It's so much. You can't lose. If you know what you're doing, this is like a space station. You know what I'm saying? Like if you an astronaut, this is a space station. You know what I mean? If you a scuba diver, this is a underwater layer. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, man, if you a pilot, this thing is like a sky landing zone. You land in the sky. Like, I put it like this. Here it is. It just came to me. Think about how jets refuel in the sky. All right. This model is the fueling jet. You're the pilot in your jet, and you need gas. And you know how they fuel while they're still flying? That's what this model is. It's bigger. It's stronger. It's refueling you. You are going to win. I'm telling you, you're going to win. You're going to win. I already know. But anyway, God bless you all, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want free access to the model, just jump in the Discord, the description, hit the button, boom, you get the model, $12. Simple. If you refer a friend, you get free pass, you know. What else? Anything else I need to go over? God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.